If you need to measure your cap screws in your shop, call your Imperial representative and order part number 3000, our Imperial bolt gauge. With this gauge you can check the diameter, you can check thread pitch, and you can also check the length of the bolt. Those are the three important measurements that we do need. In order to check the diameter, we will take our cap screw, put it on the gauge going from the smallest hole to the largest hole until it drops into one of the holes. Once it's in there, we can pull it out and read the number on the bottom side of the hole. In this case, we have a 5/8 inch diameter cap screw. Once we have our diameter, what we want to do is check our thread pitch. And in order to do that, we would take and turn our gauge over and look at our thread pitch gauge on the back side. We do have American Standard over on this side, and we also have metric thread pitch on this side. In order to use this gauge, you will have to notice that each one of these thread pitch gauges do have a slight arc to them. And what we want to do is set the cap screw right on the very top, the high point of that arc, and then slide it up and down like this. And you go from thread pitch to thread pitch until it locks into one, like it has now. I will then take and read my gauge, and you'll notice that it says 11. Okay, that means that it's 11 threads per inch. If I want to verify that, I turn my gauge back over and I go to the gauge on the bottom side here. I look at the inch mark and I follow it across until where it says 5/8, and I see below 5/8 that there are two different thread pitches, 11 threads per inch or 18 threads per inch. So in this case I measured 11 threads per inch. That would be the correct thread pitch for this size of bolt. The other measurement that we do need would be the length of the cap screw. Cap screws like this are measured from the bottom side of the head to the very tip. In that case, what we would do is use this shoulder of this ruler right down here, place the cap screw in place, and you notice that this one would be 2.5 inches long. So we have a 5/8 inch by 11 by 2.5 inch grade 8 cap screw. Once again, call your Imperial representative and order part number 3000.